Welcome to this first tutorial on how to create a Google site. So the first thing I would like you to do is to go to Google, log in so that your name is shown, and then we're going to go up to More, Even More. You're going to scroll down until you find Google Sites. Click on that, and you can see that I have quite a few sites. Most of them are just practice sites. You can create up to 5 per day, and that should be plenty. So I would recommend that you practice with a practice site before you go into your original site, just to get comfortable with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on Create. And it's going to ask you what template you would use. There are lots of different classroom sites. There's sports. There's just about anything under the sun. However, this is my warning to you. If you choose one of those, you may end up having some issues and you have to delete things, and it's harder to move things around and put them where you want it. So start with a blank template. You can always add those templates once you've got your website up and running, and it will automatically integrate into what you've done. So start with a blank template. Then you're going to name your site. What do you want to name your site? And I'm just going to type Sherry Practice 2. Okay. Leave the theme and the options alone. You can do those at a later time. Put in the code and click Create. Once you do that, I now have Sherry Practice 2 for my website, and I'm on my home page. Now I want to change this page, so I'm going to come up to the Edit button, click on it, and it brings up what looks to be like a Google Docs menu toolbar or a Word doc menu toolbar. I can change the layout. Maybe I want a 3-column layout. So I have a top column above, 1 below, and then 3 in the middle. And maybe here I want to say, welcome to my site. In this column, maybe I want to put my picture here. I can do anything. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to click Save. There is my website. Now I want to add pages to my website, so I'm going to come to the second button, and I'm going to click New Page. And I'm going to give my page title. It's the introduction page. I can select a template, announcements, file cabinet, list. The announcements is like a blog. The file cabinet will keep all of your files. If you want to upload files from Google Docs or files from your computer there, you can put that in the file cabinet. Or the list, I'm not exactly sure what it's for. I will let you know when I find that out. I've just never used it. So stick with the standard web page. You can always change it. And you have a choice. You can either put it at the top level or you can put it under Home. For this one, I'm going to leave it at the top level, and I'm going to click Create. It again brings me to the menu where I can change the layout and I can add text. And when I'm done, I can click Save. So now I have Home and Introduction. I'm going to do this one more time. I'm going to add another page, and I'm going to type in Lessons. Keep it as a web page, and I'm going to keep it at the top level this time. Click Create. See lesson modules below. And save. Now I have lessons. Now I'm going to create a page to go under lessons. So I'm going to add a new page, and I'm going to type Lesson 1. I'm going to put it under Lessons and click Create. Now you can see I have Home, Introduction, Lessons, but I have this little arrow. this brings me to lesson 1. So I can save it, and I can continue to add a new page in lesson 2. I wanted to put it on, if I put it under lesson 1, it's going to indent it again. So I'm going to put it at the top level. I'm going to create. Now you can see I have lesson 2 here and lesson 1. It's not exactly what I want. So I'm going to click on Edit Sidebar, Pages, and I'm just simply going to click this, drag, and move it into Lessons. Now I have it where I want it. I can go back to my website. Here it is, Lesson 1, Lesson 2. So those are the very basics of setting up your Google site. I'll have more tutorials as we begin working in our websites, but if you have questions, just let me know. Enjoy!